Hello, everybody. This is Tyler Vorseth here, and welcome to review of the London levels, starting with the first one, which is Thames Wharf. Yes, I am a furry. Okay. So my goal is to get through this wonderful level as soon as possible, and these wonderful levels as soon as possible. Before I'm not interested anymore. Okay, here we go. These levels are cancerous. I'm honestly tempted to just do the flash drive in the past levels, but that's not a winning spirit, you know. That's the giving up. Okay, here we go. Thames Wharf takes place in the cold rain, and it's all dark and stuff, so you have to use your flares for every 5 feet because, yeah, they just want us to suffer the consequences of playing their game. So, London. Thames Wharf. Okay. These London levels are the worst levels in the entire game. They're all confusing, have really tough enemies to deal with, and the most obscure secrets ever. Do not ever attempt these levels without consulting a walkthrough. These levels are also extremely dark, so be careful around every corner. The skybox has a black sky with a huge moon. Somehow it is raining. You're just outside of a catwalk and are presented with 2 options. 3 if you want to waste time. It isn't entirely obvious where you have to go. If you want all the secrets for this level, then you have to be observant. The first secret will feel like a waste of time. You want to jump over the slope behind you into a pit area illuminated by a save crystal at the far end. If you go too far right, then you will be impaled by the barbed wire. Regardless of how well you fall, you will always take at least 3% damage. The background has a city skyline, and there are some buildings that are textured. You grab shotgun shells by a save crystal, then you climb up a block, climb up another block, and are presented with a yellow crane suspending a block. You go along the catwalk, drop off at a point where the guardrails aren't there. You then go along the block and jump to the graded wall ladder, going down to a block. Then you drop down from that block to another block. You jump to the roof above an area before the barbed wire. You walk through the barbed wire, turn the corner to get to a secret room. The secret room has a rocket and a small med pack on a grate above water, and also some rats. But it feels like a waste of time because it's totally out of your way and not where you need to go. You then go back through the barbed wire, take some damage while climbing up the block. You then go up the graded ladder and shimmy right to another area. above a chasm. You then find your way up the crane, then jump to a wall that has some blocks. Then you climb up, go into the hallway, find the block, climb up another block, then do a running long jump diagonally to clear the sloped roof, causing you to go back to the beginning place. I forgot to mention that the background is the city skyline, made to look like London. There is a big green moon, some buildings you could go on, and somehow it is raining. If you are lost in this level, that is okay. You have to backtrack vertically anyway, so there are only a few bad options. So your objective is to get to the far wall. To do that, you have to go at the end of the walkway, drop down to a slope, and jump to a platform. A raven will come for you, so you dispose of it. So you want to pull the flip switch so you don't fall to your death when you go to the other side. The zip line is a trap, and you will miss access to a small med pack, a branching path area, and a hidden secret. You want to do an angled running jump to hit the corner to get a small med pack. Then you grab the crevice above, pull up at the end, and are presented with two options. One leads to a button, and the other leads to a pit with fire at the bottom. The secret involves you jumping over the pit, climbing a roof, grabbing shotgun shells and a rocket after sliding down the roof and going down the ladder. You could go to the other option, kill the crow and get a small med pack before the glass reveals a button. The flip switch made a trap door go up, so once you get to the place where you got the small med pack, you could slide down and grab the trap door. The room above the trap door contains a flip switch on the left and a dark room in front of you. You go to the dark platform in front of you, then you go through a hallway to blow up a guard for the flue key, a very hard key to see. Then you drop from the platform to another platform, climb up, push a button to lower a trap door at the far end so you can get out. Then you drop to another platform to get a stack of 3 harpoons in a crawl space. You can drop to the ground floor, taking 1% damage, to get a save crystal in the area with the blocks and a flare by the ladder. There is a button by the ladder that opens the trap door, which allows you to get back to that platform. Once you are by the harpoon crawl space, you do a running long jump and grab to get to the platform at the far end. Then you climb up to get back to that flip switch. You pull the flip switch to get to a lower level where you have to kill a crow. Then you climb crevices and shimmy to the right to get a secret. The first crawl space has shotgun shells, and the end crawl space has shotgun shells which would activate a bird. So you want to go into the blue crawl space, which will lead to scaffolding. There is a button on the block that will open up the glass, revealing another button, so you have to make your way up top. So to get to the top, you must go to the ground level. There's a ramp that will lead you down. Once you fall down, I recommend a long-range weapon to dispose of the guard right away because he has an assault rifle. These enemies are exactly the same as the Nevada enemies. There's a save crystal and flares at the box area, and MP5 clips at another box area. So you want to go to the high box area, to a ladder, to another ladder, which will lead to the beginning of the level. You go all the way to the glass button area. I recommend pulling the flip switch for the trap door in case you mess up. You push the button, which raises the scaffolding. So you have to go down to the scaffolding from this level, which will activate a bird. You grab some flares, insert the flue key, and drop down to another room. You go to the far end to press a button which will deactivate that fire in the pit and will activate 2 horizontal flame jets in your room. So you need to go all the way down to go back up to the pit area, drop at one corner and lose 3% health. You jump to a dark area, grab a save crystal, then a small med pack. Kill some rats, then fall down a hole and be greeted by a police officer. The officer has one pistol, and he will shoot when he's directly in front of you, and has that powerful one shot when he dies. Okay, so we have a puzzle. There are 3 pools of water, one flip switch to turn both pools on and also to turn one off, and have one be really low. From right to left, we have pool 1, pool 2, and pool 3. We don't have access to pool 3 yet. So we have to turn on the switch to fill up pool 2. So we can pull the lever and get Uzi clips. The underwater lever will open the underwater trap door at pool 1. But the current is too strong, so we need to lower the water level. Once we do, we go through the trap door, go past some fans, then surface. We get rid of an officer and some rats in a hallway. Then we go to a crawl space, get a small med pack, then go to the ground floor where we meet a dysfunctional drill. This drill will electrocute you, so naturally you push around a metal box, which will electrocute you too. So you move it around so that you can block the drill and have it electrocute the circuit board. So basically you move it over to the area by the circuit board. So this is a lot of back and forth so you don't get touched by the drill. Once you kill it, a trapdoor will open up above the ladder. You can turn on the lights if you want to. Once you get up the ladder, you can press the button behind the glass, which will allow you to go to pool 3. But you have to flood pool 2. An officer will come for you. You go to pool 2, the alarm will sound. You swim to the other side, take down an officer, press the button that will open up the caution tape button. Then you realize there's no water in your pool, so you climb on grating from the ceiling to get to the other side. Kill some rats, grab a small med pack from a crawl space, grab a save crystal and a large med pack in the hallway, then go to the end of the hallway. Then you drop down into pool 2, kill an officer, then push the caution tape button to open the trap door. In pool 3. You go into the trap door, grab some harpoons, then swim through brown tunnels till you can surface. You grab 2 sets of shotgun shells, then go to an area where an assault rifle guy shows up guarding a save crystal and a small med pack. You grab a ladder, go up to some barbed wire, then jump to a platform attached to a crane, which will have you take some damage. Then you jump to the roof, jump over some barbed wire to a safe spot, which as you take some damage. Then you go inside a building, take out 2 assault rifle guys, pull a block, then you get up the block to climb a roof to get a large med pack, then you clear the roof in front of you and grab the cathedral key for the next secret. This secret was originally going to open up the bonus level, and you can clear 3 out of the 4 roofs, I believe. The last secret is at the end near the exit catwalk. You go down a ladder next to a crawl space which has a large med pack. Then you go up the ladder and to the catwalk for a cutscene, which is technically for Thames Wharf, so I will put it here for this review. Laura runs down the roof while being shot at. She gets a lucky shot off the man. Then she slides down to that building with the bell. She interrogates him about who has the artifact. He says it is Sophia Lay, talks about her being involved since the 20s, and is using the artifact to be immortal. He threatens Laura, then gets killed by the bell, and Laura goes inside the building beneath the bell. Overall, a lot of backtracking. The game disguises a closed-minded game with the environments. A ton of verticality, a lot of goodies, a lot of harsh enemies and obstacles, puzzles based on backtracking, too many dark areas and some critical thinking puzzles. Side note, Tomb Raider 1 has side swipe, which would allow you to extend the arm and swim towards something. Unfortunately, it uses 360 degrees of control. Tomb Raider 2 fixed it to be in two directions and oriented based on which way you are facing. Tomb Raider 2 also introduced the swan dive roll, so using the side swipe is helpful here, but I never have used it. Rank is backtracking nightmare. Rating is an 8. So that's Thames Wharf. Yeah, overall, a really awful level of backtracking, but we're going to go into the king of backtracking levels, which is Aldwych, and Aldwych is one of the worst levels I've ever played, so we're going to have fun with it. I personally think Lud's Gate is the worst level of Tomb Raider 3, but Aldwych is really annoying, so we'll do that next time. Anyway, this is Tyler Wars Without. I hope you enjoyed Thames Wharf. It is an 8. I hope they fix it for the Tomb Raider 3 remastered and make it a lot better, because that level and the other London levels really do suck. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.